Okay, and we are live. And I am Irina Kremin from Inakos. And I am hosting here this amazing panel of judges of the Blue Beauty Award. This is the purpose of this live sessions, is to make an announcement about open nominations for the Blue Beauty Awards, which we are hosting together with Jeannie Jarnot, who was initiator of this brand, this awards, actually, and Jeannie Jarnot, the CEO from the Beauty Heroes, which is retailer subscriptions model and and online and brick and mortar retail. And we are here also to introduce our third judge today, Deanna Utroske. And Deanna Utroske is, I can say that, can I say that, like a friend of mine for many
Yes.
years? Because we have met in so many beauty show, like, like any show I go, no matter whether it's Europe, US, or Asia, actually, Diana is there writing, and she been in beauty industry with cosmetic design as an editor for many years. She's been in the center of everything what's happened for the last few years, and she grew up into her own brand. Now she is helping companies with the content creations and PR and much more. We will hear, I think, from her more later today. And Jeannie will be facilitating this panel. We will be speaking about the Blue Beauty Awards, why we have started it, what we have done in the past, because Diana has already been our judge in the past as well, and what we are looking, and most importantly, what are we looking for in the next winner of the Blue Beauty Awards. We have several of categories and one general category, Blue Beauty Brand Online. And we have selected a special criteria how we will be judging it. We're speaking about impact, design, scalability, and ingenuity. And now, without any further ado, I would let Jeannie Jarnot, who is the head judge, lead this session and talking with Diana about her participations.
Thank you, Irina. Good morning, Deanna.
Good morning. Thank you so much for this.
Nice to see you.
You
Thanks
too.
for taking your time before the holidays.
Of course, gladly.
Yeah. Well, we did this last year together and really, so enjoyed all of your insight, expertise, and the visibility that you have across the industry.
Thank you.
Brought so much to the judging conversation. What are you excited to see this year in the submissions for the Blue Beauty Awards? Anything that you're hoping to see or want to discover, or
Yeah, absolutely. I'd first like to just thank you and let you know how pleased I am to have been invited again to serve as a judge for these 2022 Blue Beauty Awards. This particular program that you've helped create is really doing important work to advance the industry in terms of sustainability and circularity. So I'm very excited to be a part of it. To answer your question directly, there are a couple things that I'm definitely looking for. Maybe I'll say three things. I'll answer with 3 points. One, I think some of the judges have mentioned in earlier conversations with you, and that is a brand that is climate positive. In fact, a business that's climate positive in some way, which to me really means making sure that the environment, the natural environment, is somehow in better shape simply because your business exists and function as it does. So I think, that's really the way I think of Blue Beauty as an overarching concept. And so, of course, that's very significant here. But I'm also looking for what I would describe as scalable sustainability, and then also looking for brands that are really finding new solutions. So I can say a little bit more about both of those ideas. If I think about scalable sustainability, and I think about some of the past winners that we've looked at for the Blue Beauty Awards, it would be a brand where maybe today your brand sustainability strategy is one that really makes you stand out in the marketplace. But in the future, and hopefully the very near future, you'll actually be recognized as an originator or maybe an early adopter of some particular, maybe it's an ingredient choice, a formulation or packaging strategy, general business practices, perhaps, that in fact help make the industry at large more environmentally sustainable, so that whatever you're using to demonstrate your Blue Beauty business is in fact something that the larger industry can adopt and really improve the industry overall. So you'll have a lot of friendly competition if you're doing this right. The second thing I would go ahead.
Interject there. I feel like, Shirley with Catalyse was a really great example of that. Seeing an ingredient opportunity to upcycle, uplift a community, create a whole industry out of waste, was a great example of what you just described. And, why we decided together with Kelly to recognize her and Catalyse and the work that she was doing as Blue Beauty Brand of the Year. So it's definitely possible. It's already happening. And this year, there's going to be something else that we're going to discover.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100% there. I think not only is what she created a great opportunity in terms of a brand demonstrating Blue Beauty, but the potential of ingredients derived from banana waste is really tremendous. And I think she's doing a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that this is something scalable that other brands can take advantage of. The other thing is looking for something that's really truly new and bringing new ideas or opportunities into the market. And for this, and maybe it's just my background in ingredients and manufacturing and such, that I did quite a lot of focus on over the years. But I'm looking for brands that are working with innovative and emerging ingredient makers, I think, really to help bring new Blue Beauty technologies to the consumer market. And if I look for examples of this, I think about brands partnering with eco-savvy biotech suppliers. We see so many new biotech companies doing really innovative work. I see new ingredient makers developing what I think of as novel bioactives, but they're doing so in a conscious and sophisticated way, right? These aren't the bioactives that we've had on the shelf for decades, perhaps, but these are truly novel ingredients and novel business practices on the supply chain side too. So when I see brands partner in that way, it's very exciting. And, speaking again to your point, looking for upcycled ingredients from really previously untapped waste streams, right? It's not completely brand new, to use the example of banana derived ingredients in beauty, but there was just so much opportunity to develop ingredients and products from that waste stream. And it completely is scalable and has tremendous potential. And I'm sure there are a lot more opportunities like that out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So continue on if you wanted to go into a couple more points.
Yeah, I mean, those are the things that I'm really looking for. Like I said, climate positivity, scalable sustainability, and then brands that are going out there, whether it's into the ingredient marketplace or maybe they're looking at manufacturing processes or even business practices that are truly new solutions, again, that others can perhaps adapt and scale. That's what I would say in terms of what I'm looking for in terms of, how I'll be judging. I think, I could comment further if you want to look at, maybe how brands can prepare their entry or why they would want to participate. Although I'm hoping everyone listening already has a good idea of why this is such an exciting awards program.
Absolutely. I feel like, I'd like to just get your comment on what you got out of being a judge last year from this, because I felt like I personally gained so much from participating in the being able to review the entries, being able to have these deeper conversations with you and Kelly, and then really considering the possibilities through what we did see. Like, if this is where we are now, that, there's so much opportunity and inspiration for companies to do well. So what'd you get out of it?
Absolutely. I love your use of the word inspiration there, because as much as I like to fancy myself a thought leader or, feel flattered when people call me an expert in the industry, it's still very much true that I don't know what's happening in beauty until someone else tells me, right? And for me, being a part of the Blue Beauty Awards means that I get to learn from the innovators on the ground, as it were, right? Brand leaders and formulators who are supporting those brands as they really develop what's new and next in the marketplace. And I think getting to see that innovation, getting to see the passion behind these projects. And also, I find it super fascinating when I learn from business leaders who are really starting to think about circularity and Blue Beauty technology in a whole new way, right? And really developing something that is brand new, and not following, oh, well, we've always done business that way, so we're just going to continue, or you have to sort of fit it into this procedure or process to belong in the industry. I think, I don't want to say I want to disrupt the industry as to see it overturned entirely, but I think there is definitely an opportunity to instigate some real change here. And I love seeing people who are thinking in just truly enchanting ways, and building a brand that they believe in and that others can believe in. And then we can then see what really is possible with Blue Beauty.
Yes, I think that it is a little bit, it's easy to get disillusioned in the beauty space.
Yes.
Because there are these innovators and people who are trying to create business that brings value to people's lives, and then there are these sort of manufactured beauty companies that really they're just the polar opposite of that. And so it's interesting. I think being part of the Blue Beauty Awards together, hopefully we are elevating the positive aspects of this industry and the true innovation. And that's what I see as the opportunity through the Blue Beauty Awards.
Yeah, and I think your point is quite interesting, because there are always going to be some brands that maybe aren't as innovative or aren't as brave. And I think that the brands that are willing to participate in this awards program and are starting to, I'll use a cliche, think outside the box here for Blue Beauty, are in many ways the leaders that the industry has been looking for. I think, plenty of brands that might seem like they're perpetuating the status quo, or not innovating at the speed that we could innovate at, perhaps in the interest of sustainability or such, really just are often sort of under a big question mark. They don't know how or what or which step to take next. And these are brands that can show them how possible it is, and what sorts of ideas really do have traction, in the consumer marketplace, but also in terms of business practices as well. We need examples of positive change, I think, to make it really happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to welcome Lorraine Dahlmeyer to our judging group. Do you know her?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know her. I've spoken with her at a handful of events, and a little bit of time on the phone. And I think we've run into each other on Clubhouse as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So a great addition to, to having your view of the industry, Kelly Kovac and Lorraine. I think it's a really well-rounded group, and really excited to collaborate with you all this year. So please enter your brand, and we're looking forward to learning more about and being inspired and just encouraged by all of the entrants. So we can't wait to see what you have for us. There's Irina.
Yes, hi guys. So thank you so much. Yeah, Deanna, you are not just amazing writer, but you are a great speaker. What nice conversations. I enjoyed so much. There was so much actually value in it, and I'm glad we have recorded it so you can watch it over.
Yes.
And thank you, Jeannie, very much. Appreciate your time. And now it's very busy period right now, and I'm really, really grateful that you have taken this time. It will definitely, this conversation will help to our nominees and new brands who are nominating right now. I will send the link below for the nominations. And yes, I will see Jeannie. I will see you in 15 minutes, right?
Okay,
We'll have a nice final conversation. We will speak with Jeannie about how, what is her Blue Beauty actually journey, how we started these awards, what we have done a little bit in the past, there's some feedback from the past awards, and what we are looking in this year, and where would you like to take the Blue Beauty Awards next? So
well, I will. We are working on some stuff, so I'll share just a little glimpse of what's in the future.
Great.